Good morning. Don't forget to walk and feed your dog today.
Yeah, I will. Michelle, you wanna go on a walk? You wanna go outside? What? Let's go.
Lily, do you want to go?
No, I don't want to go anywhere. Can you close the door all the way?
I got too many thoughts and too many problems. 수면이 답인 듯해서 또 잠. 친구가 불러 난 아직 졸려. 말랐어 party and I call nobody. I'm a homebody. I'm a homebody. 잼난 건 집에서 내일까진 쉬겠어. 요즘 그냥 숨 쉬며 조용히 지냈어. Living inside 나는 거의 뭐 식물인가. 뱃속 알람맞춰 시키는 밥 ring ring. 내는 chicken wing wings in my belly and my room stay smelly. 디저트는 곰 젤리. 폰 내 답장. 농공은 반짝. 예전에 답장 남의 내가 밥사 바삐 움직이며 사는 삶 생각 안 하고 딱 하루만 Staying home today yeah. I'm staying home today I'm a homebody yeah I'm a homebody yeah I meet nobody cause I'm a homebody yeah I'm a homebody yeah I meet nobody
Hello?
Hey, how come you answer my call?
I was busy.
Busy doing what?
I was just doing a bunch of stuff around my room.
Oh, well, what are you doing now?
I'm playing a game right now.
Did you want to come out with us today?
I don't really feel like it today, but maybe next time.
But you said that last time.
But I really mean it this time.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Bye. What?
You've literally been in here all day. What have you been doing?
Nothing.
You're such a homebody.
I'm a homebody, yeah. I'm a homebody, yeah. I meet nobody, cause I'm a homebody, yeah. I'm a homebody, yeah. I meet nobody, I'm a home. I meet nobody, body, boom, boom, body, body.
Losing time, still in the same bar where you said goodbye. Yeah, if I could, I would have pressed rewind. But you and I, it just weren't right. And so I built these walls, 'cause after losing, I was scared to fall. But I will climb them even though they're tall. Been here before. When you gave all your love, but it wasn't enough. When you swear this time you're giving up, you still gotta try. You know you gotta try. When you gave all you got like a million times, we put the hell in hello and the good and goodbye. You gotta try. You know you gotta try. We gon' try. Don't look back, there's nothing there but everything
from?
I'm from Austria, and now I'm living out here at the Washougal River, and my grandson is visiting me out at the river. And he wanted me to tell a little bit about where I'm from and how I got to be here. So I was born in Austria, and I came with my whole family, with my mother and father and my brother, to America when I was 10 years old. Living was pretty hard in Austria after the war, because Germany and Austria lost, so economically it was pretty depressed. And one of Asata's favorite stories is when my mother was born. She was born prematurely, of course at home, because people were just born at home back then. And she was so small that they put her with a whole bunch of cotton blankets and stuff in a shoebox, and they kept her in the oven with the oven door open, but they kept her in the oven at a really low temperature to keep her warm, because they didn't have incubators in the home. So, and that, I guess, was an interesting story to him.
How did you end up in California?
Well, first we went to Milwaukee, where my grandmother was already in America, and so we stayed with her. And then my Aunt Heidi, my mother's sister, she had moved out to Los Angeles because she married a German guy and he wanted to be a movie star, so they moved to Hollywood. She was actually a Playboy foldout in 1963, so she's still pretty famous. She still gets fan mail, and she's now 80 years old, so that's pretty interesting.
Going back to World War II, what were your parents doing during that
Well,
time?
in World War II, which was before I was born in 1949, my dad was a German soldier. He wasn't a Nazi, he was just a soldier. I mean, there was sort of the infantry people who got sent off to the battlefields and stuff. He was a soldier, and when his whole battalion was getting shipped to the Russian front, he got ill. He got yellow fever, and so he was in the hospital. And one of the army doctors found out that my dad knew how to type, and that he knew stenography, and he had office skills. So when my dad got better, this army doctor commandeered him to be his secretary, kind of, to do his correspondence and do his typing for him. So he kept my dad back when the rest of his troop was all at the Eastern Front in Russia, and none of his troop ever returned, so that kind of saved his life. And then he met my mother, who was from Vienna, but she was sent up. All the young people, in with the German army and stuff, all the young people had to serve, even the women. And she met my dad there, and then he came down to Vienna, and they got married, and then the war ended. And my dad was in a prisoner of war camp in Italy for a couple of years after the war ended, and then he got sent back to his family. So those were interesting days, and people had to, rebuild. I mean, so much of Germany and Austria got completely bombed, and I remember when I went to school in the first grade, I would walk to school, and there was an area on my way to school that was completely fenced in, and it was a big pit filled with water. Well, it was a bomb pit. It was a pit that had been bombed, and a lot of these pits still had active bombs in them and stuff, so they fenced them off, and not until later did they disarm whatever there was left and fill in the holes and stuff. So the signs of war were still there, and but we were happy to survive.
All right, my final question is, moving forward, what is one piece of advice you want to give to young people?
The whole universe is within you, and you are powerful and unstoppable. And your mission in life is to become a better version of yourself day by day. And to do that, you need to question and find solutions to your own problems, and trust your own guidance system inside of you. Trust your heart, trust your gut, and trust what you need to know to find the best solutions for yourself and for the world. You got this. Go for it, kids.